What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. So right now, guys, I am short on the NQ. I'm going to be talking through why I decided to short and what's my plan going forward. I'm going to be breaking down also the day trades we were able to take today in SPY, and just giving you guys a brief market update and just getting you ready for the rest of the week. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. First and foremost, let's do some shout outs. Shout out to Jen, David, Jim, Bill, Johnny, Trading Wars Army, Rod, Ed, G-Man, Hillbilly Trader, Trading Wars Army, Jose, Yo, Alpha, Mike, Gus, Breaks, Wesley, TJ, Darian, Becky, Ramon, Trading Wars Army. Got a lot of Army members here in building. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my analysis. All right. And I'll tell you why I'm short right now. And I'll also explain to you where my protection is. We always use protection, guys. Very important. All right, so let's go right here. And my analysis actually starts on the S&P 500. And I went through this last week, but I want to start all the way from the higher time frame. Henok, Isabel, Trading Wars Army. What's going on? Good to see you guys. All right, so let's go ahead here to the 12 months picture. I'm going to remove all the drawings. Okay. So here we go. Let's do this. This is the S&P 500, and let's do the 12-month picture for the NASDAQ. So this is, let me change it to NQ. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So the 12-month picture is a little bit different for the S&P 500 versus the NASDAQ. So what led me to take this short is we noticed on the yearly chart, so each candle is 1 year, we had this powerful outside bar. And this is a bearish outside bar because it's a red close. We broke the high. So if you see the high of 21 was 4799.75. The high of 22 was 4808.25. So just by a few points, and we sold off. And to me, that is a signal of trap bulls. Okay. So definitely this could be the bottom, let's say, but I'm betting that we have at least somewhat of another push down. Okay. At least a retest, at least some kind of push down. And possibly if this is the high, we could actually retrace significantly back up to this mid Bollinger Band, which is the 20 EMA. Or if I take a Fibonacci from the low all the way back up to the high, I think we have room to the 50 potentially over multiple years. Okay. It's not going to be just, tomorrow. Okay. So this is a bigger picture outlook. And so now let's go to the weekly chart. Hit me with a 5 that makes sense first. Okay. So that's setting the tone. So the tone from the bigger time frame is we had a bearish outside bar close this month so far. So for January, we've been inside. So we haven't accelerated. Once we start breaking through lows or breaking through highs, that's what we call acceleration. So we haven't gotten there yet. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take advantage of a potential short. So I'm going to go here to the weekly. Okay. So on the weekly, we looked at this yesterday, right? But every time we had a pullback, you could see we came into the 618, came back down. Okay. So it's been 618s all the way down. So here's our last high to low as well. 618 all the way down. So now if I continue with this 618 pullback, you can see we pulled to the 618, 786, and then we've kind of been going sideways in here. What really caught my attention, and one of the reasons why I really wanted to short, was if I look at the high of this candle, which was the 12th of December, so that week, the high was 41.80, and we immediately sold off. And that showed me a potential short seller in this game, okay? And with that big of a wick, I am generally, that wick is not going to give up without a fight. And you could see we've been retracing, right? So that retracement is an opportunity for this short seller to reload on shorts. So if I take a Fibonacci from high to low like this, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to leave the 618 and the 786 on, which are our key levels. You could see if I go down to an hourly chart that we actually rejected there on Friday, okay, which led into the Sunday open, and we were selling off from there, and then we rallied intraday today. The other reason I'm interested in a short is if I go to the hourly and I look at the last bull leg that was completed, it was from this low to this high. I'm going to double click and put on the full extension, and we our 272 lined up with our 786. So there's a lot of confluence. So the bull potentially selling their long position from last week on the 618 and also the short coming in. So what I did is I waited today for this pullback. Okay. I waited today for this pullback. The reason I wanted a pullback is because I wanted to get as close as I can to this high, because this is going to be my maximum stop loss. All right. So hit me with the 2 if that makes sense. So I'm using this high, which was made on Friday, is a big outside bar as my maximum risk on this trade. And I actually decided to use NQ. I used NQ to short. And the reason I did that is because NQ has been a lot weaker. If you look at the S&P 500, it's close to breaking that high, whereas the NASDAQ is far away. And just to put the icing on the cake, I took a Fibonacci from the high to the low like that. And you could see we came right on that 618. Beautiful. And not only did we come to that 618, guys, but we put in our holy grail pattern, which is one of my go-to patterns. You could see the last time we had one was here, which was a great short signal. So I have a lot of confluence on this level. So I'm going to log into my broker right now, and I'm going to tell you exactly the entry, and we'll track it. And I want to do this for you guys so you can learn. I'm not always going to be right, but I think it's a good shot for me. And I also have a lot of long positions that I need to hedge. I have a lot of money on Microsoft and Amazon that I've been making money on, and I need to have a hedge. Okay. So I need to have a hedge in my portfolio. So I used MNQ, which is the micro contract. So for anybody that doesn't know, I have a futures guide below, but the MNQ allows me to get in with a micro contract. So if I want to add to the position, I can add to the position. Okay. So it is 12,115. Right. So right now I shorted right there with that holy grail confirmation. I'm up 50 bucks. You know, obviously that's not a lot of money, but so far I'm in the green. My maximum stop loss, guys, is going to be up here. But what is the potential? Let's go to the daily chart and let's look at this now. Okay. We can also see that this area has been a resistance multiple times. Boom, 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 boom. So it's either going to break. And if it breaks out, I'll take a quick stop loss. But if not, guys, let's go to the weekly and let's see where this Fibonacci completes. So if I go from here high to low, okay, we didn't quite hit the 618 on the weekly, but if I put on the full here, I'm sure we tagged the 50 right there. You see we tagged the 50. We're working on an inside bar, and the potential is all of this, all the way down here. Okay, that's about 20 to at least to the 272. So that's about 2,600 points. Okay, and each point on NQ is, I normally trade SPY $5 a point. For NQ, can someone tell me real quick, or I can look in the broker here. 1 second. It is 1 point is $2. Okay, so if I make 2,500 points here, that's $5,000. So in my head, it's a good opportunity for me. I'm also hedging myself. So I took my shot there, guys. I'm up 50 bucks. We will track this level. Let me put this in a new color. Let's put this in blue or whatever that color is. And let me lock it. Okay. So that is our short right now. We will be tracking that. All right. So hit me with 11 if that all makes sense. That's my analysis, guys. And I'm going for it. And you know what? If you want to just follow along, that's what I would rather you do, is follow along and see how it plays out, and just learn. Okay, so I gave you the whole analysis there. You can apply that yourself. Please hit the subscribe and the like button, because I'm obviously taking some chances here by showing you my trades, right? And so please, I appreciate it if you guys can subscribe and like. Okay, all right. So let's look at the price action on SPY today, and let me talk to you about the trades we were able to take. So I'll just go ahead and hit the replay. Okay, so I'll just walk you through what we did in SPY, and I'll line it up for you guys. Here was our high. So put that in white, and here was our low. All right. So I'm going to go to our Discord, and I'm going to go to the trigger trades. So our long was 404.65 and our short was 479. So every day I post my line in the sand for the long and my line in the sand for the short. Okay. So 404.65. So what that means is if we break this level, I'm going to go long. Okay. And so so remember what I taught you guys. When I day trade, I don't care. I could go long, I could go short. It does not matter, because that's the whole point of day trading. Okay. But when I'm long-term swinging, I use the trend. Okay. So 479 was the short. So this is our chart. It's marked up. It's ready to go. All right. So let's go. First candle comes in, boom, it opens inside. Okay. So whenever we open inside, I'm not really interested in doing too much. Okay. I pass on the opening range breakout. So I generally don't take an opening range breakout when we open inside because I'm worried about chop, 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 chop. Right. So you could see it broke the low and then it made a new high. So thankfully, we did not take the opening range breakout because we would have lost on this play. And then right after that, guys, we can see here, we barely broke our short entry and it popped right back up. So unfortunately, I was thinking that the sellers would follow through here and break through, but they didn't. And we had to take a stop loss on that. So that's a little bit unfortunate. However, you'll see by the end of the day, we waited patiently, right? We waited patiently. So while we're in the middle here, I'm not too interested. I'm waiting for my green line. That's my trigger. And there's our break of the trigger, guys. A little bit of a pullback, and then there's our squeeze. So really, really nice. All right. So that was really nice there. So at least we made our money back on the long. So from a day trading perspective, nothing too crazy, but at least we got this little push into the close. But I'm looking for a lot more action tomorrow. Okay. So I'm really expecting a lot more action tomorrow, and I'm ready to rock. I already have my short on right here. Hopefully I wake up tomorrow and this pulled back a little bit. I'll be up a few $100. That will make me very, very happy. So we'll see. But yeah, otherwise than that, guys, nothing really too much to talk about today because I think the market is waiting on certain things, CPI, certain, just like it normally does. But we play the price action, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay, we're playing the price action. That's what we're looking for. So his brother said, Rich, your Tesla orb worked for me today. Yeah, let's look at Tesla. All right, let's look at Tesla. So Tesla, right? So here's our daily chart for Tesla. So this is a nice little recap we could do. So we had that inside bar, right? We had that inside bar right there. Go to the 3-minute chart. So the inside bar, we know it's a very tight range, right? So let me draw the box. So here is our inside bar right here. Okay. And then here is the range from the previous day. So we have this range, big box, small box. And one of the go-to strategies, right? We could use our triggers, or first candle comes in right there. Boom. What can we do with this one? Look, what can we do with this candle? What are some ideas? So what is our go-to strategy when we're looking for volatility? What's our go-to strategy? It is the 3-minute opening range breakout. So here's your entry right there. Once that breaks the high, we go long. If it breaks the low, we go short. Now check this out. Bam, gone. Okay, that's really, really nice. And for anyone that uses our indicators, we had 2 signals on Tesla. We had the Nirvana once and twice, and both of those Nirvana in the morning were winners. This one over here was also a scalp winner, and then this one was chop. So if you want to just use the indicators, guys, you can go ahead and use them because they're very powerful. You could just trade the bars. So that's why I have the blue is Nirvana and the yellow is the Holy Grail. And you could see, just go check, go do some back testing. They're pretty good hit rate, guys. Great for scalping. Okay. Hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some more live streaming. I'm just traveling right now. So I'm going to do some live. I used to go live every Friday, back in the day, and I'm going to be bringing that back once I'm back situated with my normal setup. All right. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, man. So I hope that really helped. I'm looking for a big move tomorrow. I'm already positioned short. When it comes to day trading, I can go long or short. It doesn't matter to me. And, all of our live commentaries in the Discord, you can see every single day I go live in the morning for everyone. So just want to mention this. You guys know today is the last day. Today is the last day for you to get the triple deal. The flash sale ends today. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am behind. All right. There's a lot of people that signed up, that got books, and I apologize because we're still catching up. There's just been that much. Okay. So please bear with us and we'll get to you guys as soon as we can. But today is the last day, guys. Normally, if you buy a book, our SPY book, let's say, which has futures, options, everything, orbs, fractals, fibs, everything out here, Lotto Friday strategy, normally we give you 1 month for free in the Discord, and you get the indicators for life. So the Nirvana and the Golden. What we're doing right now, instead of 1 month, you're getting 3 months. This is a part of my January sale, and I'm only going to do this for January because I want to encourage you guys. If you want to get serious trading, this is your opportunity. If you want to come learn with the community, all right? So this is the only time I'll be doing the sale. So instead of 1 month, you'll get 3 months in the Discord, okay? And right here for our bundle, normally what I do with the bundle is you get all 3 books, you get both seminars, you get everything, 100 trade challenge, lifetime access for the indicators and the scanners. And I normally do 4 months, but right now we are doing 1 full year. So this is for anybody that wants to commit for the full year and you really want to push yourself in trading. This is the best package for you guys. I will also be doing a seminar soon. Okay, I'll be doing a seminar soon. So we're going to have a seminar for members only that I used to do it every 2 months, but I've been behind because of just traveling. So once I get back, there's going to be a lot more content coming. Otherwise than that, I want to thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Wish me luck on this short. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I really appreciate you being here. And you know what? What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull a question. Okay. So I've been taking questions on tradingwars.com under resources. Let's pick one question and answer it today because I haven't been answering them on stream, but I want to start doing them on stream. So here's the questions for Trading Wars. You can fill this in with anything you want to ask me. And so let me go ahead and pull that up. I'm going to unshare my screen for just a second, and I'm going to go ahead and find that. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Actually, we are good to share. Okay, 1 second here. All right, let me go ahead and answer one of these questions. So questions, here we go. Okay, so this question is from Susan. She's been trading for 18 months and she found me on YouTube. So it says, regarding the orbs, I understand the concept of the orb, but I can't seem to grasp which direction you're thinking the orb will go and why. Okay. All right. So that's a very good question. All right. Hit me with a 1. Is that a question that you guys have as well? Or hit me with a 2 if you understand the orb concepts, because I want to get some feedback from you guys. Let me know. And I'm going to be doing this at least once a week. Okay. So let me know right now. Is the orb something good for you guys? Hit me with a 2. Hit me with a 1 if no. And I'm going to show you guys. Okay. We're going to use Tesla as an example. Okay. All right. So Tesla, the first candle, you could see we opened, right? So the key for me to use an orb is the open or of the candle must be below the previous day's low or above the previous day's high. So the previous day's high was all the way up here. So first condition is, yes, we are gapping down. Okay. So we are gapping down. So you could see it's below. So the opening range breakout, the strategy is in the name, the opening range. Okay. So the first 3, I like to use the 3-minute, the 5, and the 15. Okay. The 3-minute, once you get a little bit more advanced, you can play with it. So what is the low? The low of this candle is here. What is the high? The high is here. This is the opening range. So the range of the candle, that's the low, that's the high right there. So the low is 162.79. The high is 166.65. You could see it up here. Okay. So hit me with the 3 if you're following me so far. So what I really like about the orb strategy is it's a neutral strategy. There's no bias. You let the price action tell you what to do. So if we break the top end of that, we're going to go long. If we break the bottom end, we're going to short. Okay. So we let the price action tell us what to do. The next candle comes in, boom, there's our breakout right there. We are long. Stop loss is always on the other side of the candle, or you can use some advanced. I have an advanced orb guide in my book. You don't need to, you don't need to follow that. But in the beginning, just be conservative. But if you want to make more money using the orb, check this guide out. Okay. Anyways, so back to what we're saying. So there you go. So there's your stop. There's your high. Boom. There we go. Done. So what you could do. So I always like to scale out some profits. So I like to take the Fibonacci and I put it on the candle like this, and I use these extensions to scale out my profits. All right. You could also wait for a retest, right? So the retest happened today right here. The retest, we retested the opening range high. And if I take the Fibonacci from the low to the high, that also lined up with the 50% retracement. And we also had a Nirvana, right? So there is another way. You could use the orb and wait for a retest. retest if you're scared of it failing, for example. But sometimes it's not going to retest. So that's the only risk of retest. All right. I hope that's helpful, Susan. Thank you for your question. Please leave your questions, tradingwars.com. While you're here, guys, on the resource page, I would appreciate if you do this. Check out everything here. There's a whole bunch of guides I put together here, educational series, quick guides. Trading Journal is free. Download it. And my links, Interactive Broker, 35% off Trendspider. Let's go look at Trendspider right now, see if we have anything. So I'm going to post the picks right after this. So make sure you're following the YouTube channel. If you're a Trading Wars Army Premium, like Hillbilly right here with the green, then you're going to get bonus picks, or regular subscribers will still get picks as well. Use 3 or 5. I like 3. I used to use the 5, but eventually I graduated myself. Hey, Rich, just purchased the book. I know you're behind, but do we get an email with the info how to download? I'll send it to you, brother. I'll send you everything. Okay, Hennick, I will send you everything. All right, I'll get to you, brother. I promise. All right, so let's go ahead here. Let's look at Etsy. So Etsy, man, been in this tight range here. Another inside bar. I'm thinking that this is going to have a good chance to break out. Let's see. So Etsy, one of my top picks for tomorrow. Let's see what else we have. I don't think there'll be any holy grails, but there might be some nirvanas. So let's try this one. Nothing. Let's try this one. Here we go. Okay. So there's a few here. APH. I don't trade that. I don't really trade any of these names. What I'm looking for is big names. I like to trade these with bigger names, but nothing that I see. So I'll still have some picks for you guys. I'll drop them right after. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check me out, tradingwars.com. Thank you very much. I want to extend past 3 months. Can I do it at the sale price? Send me an email, brother. I'll take care of you. All right. Send me an email. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your night. All right. Let's go tomorrow. Let's get ready to rock and roll. All right. Wish me luck. Take care.